All right, so finally recording. I was not able to give you the entry. The reason why I wasn't able to give you the entry is because I almost missed this trade. I wanted to enter on that first candlestick that had that rejection, but it happened really fast. I was just playing around, bro. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I was just moving slow, so I ended up entering off of this 3-minute candlestick once it closed with a little bit of rejection. That's when I entered. Let's get this out the way. Stop over a little bit. 15-minute looking pretty good. Broke past that previous candle. We didn't really deal with too much drawdown, to be honest. Now on the 5-minute, now I wanted to enter on the previous candle other than this one, but it moved really fast. And then this current candlestick, it opened, gave a rejection back to the upside, literally came all the way back up to where kind of almost where I wanted my entry to be, and then started to reject. And I was able to capitalize on an entry, and I'll be up $300. So let's move this down a little bit. We are very close to TP 1.5. You know, that's where I like to put my stop loss at break even. I don't do TP1 because it can go to TP1 and then just reverse, and then now your stop loss got hit. I like to do TP 1.5 because that shows me, all right, if it gets to TP 1.5 9 times out of 10, it's probably going to TP2 because it's literally right there. It's 0.5 points away. So that's kind of my ideology when it comes down to that. But right now, I'm really just waiting for this candlestick to break past the low of the previous candlestick just to show me that continuation. And that's also why I felt comfortable with getting into this trade. Not only did I miss it, but when it came back, that candlestick, the previous one other than this one, the previous candlestick literally closed past that previous wick, and that showed me, okay, the sellers are still in control because wicks are being broken past. So that basically told me in my head, all right, you know, the sellers are still in control. Order flow is basically saying that they're in control. You kind of got a break and retest, a minor break and retest, not really too much confirmation in regards to that break and retest, but that's enough of a confluence for me to get into this trade, and that's why I did. I felt really confident about the first entry that I missed, and once I seen that opportunity come with the second one, I was like, no, I gotta take advantage or I'm gonna miss out on being up. So that's why I took that trade, and now all it's about is just taking our time, you know, managing our risks correctly, not messing up our trade, not messing up the money that, you know, we can possibly make. So we up $200. Didn't really deal with any drawdown. There is 1 minute and 5 seconds left on this candlestick. We are getting kind of a projection, but I'm not going to trip because we are in the middle of two zones. I like to call that the middle of nowhere. When it comes down to me being in the middle of two zones, whatever happens, happens. If the order flow chart, if it doesn't give me a clear indication that the market wants to reverse and hit my stop loss, then I'm not going to get in the way of what could possibly happen. Like, we up $300. I'm not just going to close just because we get a little bit of rejection. Like, I gotta see a couple different things for the market to tell me, or for the market to give me, you know, signs that, you know, we want to completely reverse. And I also have to, my risk has to be satisfied. Like right now, 225, that's literally, well, I'm not even risking 225, I'm risking like 260. But I'm not gonna just get out just because we get a rejection right now. Like, up $150, no, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, can't do that. I need more. Can't do that. I need more. One thing I'm noticing as this candlestick closed, it did not break past the previous low, which is kind of a red flag. But at the end of the day, you know, I do like my entry, I do like my stop loss placement, so it is what it is. But one thing I'm noticing is that I need to be comfortable with taking small wins. Now I know that kind of contradicts everything that I said, but hear me out. I need to be comfortable with taking these little $400-$500 wins because they add up. 2 $500 wins is 1,000. All you need is to do that 3 times, well actually 6 times if you do 500 a day, for you to be able to pass your funded challenge if you're on a 50K. So I need to be comfortable with taking these small wins. Small wins to me, I can say this is subjective depending on who it is, but a $500 win, I need to be comfortable with that instead of, you know, instead of just being so hungry on the 1s and 3s, 1 to 4s, you know, 1 to 2, 1 to 1.5, as long as my, you know, as long as I'm satisfied with the win, as long as I know I can build off this win, I need to be satisfied with that. But speaking of satisfaction, we just broke past that wick. That's a good sign to keep holding this trade. We up $425. We up $500 just like that. So I just want to see the market continue. That's all. just want to see the market continue. We got 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on this candlestick. I feel like we can get to our TP. Our TP is at TP3 for this trade. Basically trading zone to zone. That's how I trade, zone to zone. Like, I don't like to trade in between the zones because anything can happen. But at the end of the day, it's about following structure. We got a break and retest, then a break and structure. We got our EMAs in sync. Easy trade, man. Easy trade, easy day. It's all about being patient, just waiting. Since we had TP 1.5, I'm gonna move my stop loss down to break even. Now, the reason I do, you probably already know this, because I say it all the time, it's like very, repetitive in these videos. But the reason I wait for TP 1.5 is because TP 1.5 is so close to TP2. Like, if I do TP 1, stop loss break even, it can easily go back up and then hit my stop loss, which is at break even, and then go down like how the trade did previously. What I like to do is TP 1.5 because that shows me that, okay, there is volume that wants to push the market lower to like TP2 or TP3. So I like to wait for TP 1.5 because that basically shows me, okay, it's past TP1, it's so close to TP2, why not hit TP2? It just makes sense in my head. So that's why I do that. We up $550. We are starting to get a bit of a drop. 25 seconds left on the clock. Up 550. We good, man. I feel like our TP can get hit on this candle. Man. Let's just keep dropping. Bro. Got us an aggressive seller that just... Oh, okay, 687, man. We got us an aggressive seller that just came in. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go, man. Our target is literally right there. It's like, what, 4 points away. We can get these 4 points. I ain't gonna lie to you. We can get these 4 points. All right, so we get a little bit of a rejection. This little buyer that's right here, starting to get a little bit of volume behind them. Let me get ready, just in case. I'm satisfied with this risk. Like, this is a good win. Like, I was up, what, 650? That's a great win. 625. All right. I ain't gonna try. I'm not gonna leave no money on the table because like our target is right there and I don't want it to like reverse. Because look at this buyer. Like, this buyer is really holding some weight right now. Like, he really holding it down for his team right now. Like, that's one thing I don't like to see is when the market is literally getting to an area where a buyer is and like just pushing up. Like, it's just bouncing at that area. That's a red flag for me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We up 575, up 600. Yeah, I like this $600 range. I want to see the market continue, bro. It's a minute left on this candlestick. When I'm gonna cancel this. I'm not gonna close yet. Now I'm gonna move my stop loss down just in case the market does some foolishness. That hurt. But what I like to do when the time is like a minute left, I like to just let that candle just play out to see how it is, because I don't want to close with a minute left and that brand new candle just pushes the market up like that. That's just annoying. So I like to let the last couple seconds play out just to see. This is a very good selling candle, but this one buyer has so much volume, like literally so much volume, bro. All right, you know what? I just closed my trade. That buyer has so much volume behind it. Like, I don't understand. It just doesn't make sense why that buyer has so much volume. As you can see, the market is literally starting to reject very hard. There's a lot more aggressive buyers that a lot more volume that came in from this buyer. Let's see, this brand new candlestick is about to open. It closed with a little bit of a rejection. All right, now it's pushing up. It's pushing up a lot. I feel like this was a good close. I was satisfied with the risk. We made $600. I was satisfied with that. And we closed at TP2. That's why I really closed my trade. Let's move this over. All right, this is how the order flow chart look. As you can see, look at this. This buyer literally had 2,105 for the volume out of nowhere. All that selling pressure, then you got a buyer right there. And then you see on this brand new candle, look at this aggressive buyer with almost the same amount of volume as that candle that pushed it up. So I feel like this trade is probably going to go back up. There's a lot of aggressive activity that's going on right now with that buyer right there. And the market's just pushing up. So that's why I closed my trade. That buyer had no business doing what it did. And as you can see, move that. Yeah. I'm glad I got out. Let's move this up. Literally, it's at TP1, bro. Like, that's only $200, bro. And I got out at TP2. I got out as soon as the market started to reverse. So that's a really, really good exit for me. Can't make it up, man. Can't make it up, man. And that's why I feel like, okay, let me get this on the screen. All right, so that's why I feel like I need to start posting a little bit different type of content, because with my trading videos, the goal was to make it almost like a course, to just show you different types of trades. Like, you got videos where you see my entries, you got videos where, like today, you see my composure during the trades, exactly what I'm thinking during the trades. You got trades where I'm just losing, you got trades where it's just, you know, it's complex, but you know, we going through it. And I feel like I went over every single aspect of trading. We got candlesticks, we got market structure, then we got entries, then we got composure, then we got X's, we got order flow, we got EMA, we got literally every part of it. So yeah, man, so I'm gonna start trying to post different type of content. I don't know, bro. My goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers. We at 4,103. So, you know, I need 897 more subscribers. And yeah, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but you know, I'm gonna make it happen. The goal is to get 10,000 subscribers. And I hope you enjoyed this video, because in today's video we made $600, man. We made $600 in a span of 10 minutes. Real chill, man, real chill. But hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope y'all learned something. If you do want to learn how to trade from me, I don't have a course as of yet. I am making a free course, just so you know, it's almost like these videos but just broken down into a course format. But if you do want to learn from me, I would say, you know, book a one-on-one call with me. Very cheap, not even really trying to sell nothing. I'm just trying to help out anybody that needs help, or anybody that likes the way I trade. Because like, as you can see, bro, I'm catching these moves, and my execution when it comes down to getting out of these trades, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I've been snapping with that, man. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, share, and of course subscribe. It's your boy Pleasant IV, and